Let's look back at the start again, shall we? Normally you'd be expecting to see Celine Del Carmen Alvarado absolutely shredding a start like this, but this year a little bit calmer in her measuring, and she herself said she was really happy with how she measured things out. But look at that, Alvarado there was through in about 6th or 7th into the first turn up into the woods as well. It was Inge van der Heide pushing it with her own teammate Manon Bakker, and Laura Verdonschot at that point looking like she was calmly working her way through. Already there you could see Celine Del Carmen Alvarado running on that first lap through the sand there. There comes that point, I guess, when if you lose a bit of speed early on in the sand, you're then going to be quicker running than trying to build speed again in the sand without using your hand anyway, if that makes sense. You can see the course has been packed down and bedded down as well. Therefore, I think the men's race might be rolling even quicker as well, because the women don't really appear to have cut up the course very much. If anything, they've just packed down the slightly tackier corners and stuff. Of course, I appreciate they will have also become a bit more shiny. So in that sweeping left-hander that brings us down, you know, the one where we saw Celine Del Carmen Alvarado herself slip, and Manon Bakker. But watch out for that in the men's race, which is coming up in just a few moments as well. But we're looking back here at that moment when Celine Del Carmen Alvarado kicked incredibly hard into the sand as well. She was leading before going into it and then really accelerated. There was that slip that we heard Laura Verdonschot mentioning there, where she lost a little bit of impetus too. Alvarado, apart from her little slip in the sand and the run as well, no panic at all. These two worked well and stopped attacking each other, because they then had a common enemy who was, well, dominating. There she was, former world champion, takes the win as well, former European champion as well for Celine Del Carmen Alvarado. And a big threat for next week, no doubt about that. Past 2 in the afternoon, let's
Celine Alvarado, proficiat 3 op 4, dat is een heel mooi rapport, denk ik, hè?
Ja, inderdaad. Dus daar ben ik zeker blij mee.
In het begin was je niet zo goed vertrokken, hè? Was er even paniek?
Had a perfect race, really, she's saying.
Nou, om heel eerlijk te zijn, had ik niet de beste benen vandaag.
Yeah, there was a little bit of panic.
Toen het heel lang duurde voordat ik ze terugpakte,
Didn't have the best legs.
Het een moeilijk verhaal ging zijn. Maar ja, ik heb niet opgegeven. En,
yeah, it took quite a while to get my legs going.
De banden waarmee ik had gereden waren toch iets te glad uiteindelijk.
But I didn't
toen
panic.
ik de aansluiting hier, dus kon ik weer opnieuw beginnen. Maar ik had wel vertrouwen in dat ik het waarschijnlijk al terug dicht ging.
And I lost a bit of extra time as well with the dismount in the sand.
Ja, dat was het een beetje.
Ja, wat dacht je toen je erbij kwam? Kan je dan even in die wielen uitrusten tussen aanhalingstekens?
Ja, een beetje wel. Ik had wel een beetje het geluk dat ze tempo lieten zakken eigenlijk.
Quite a good rest after the last 2 wins.
Dat was natuurlijk niet slecht, daar kon ik een beetje bekomen. Want het was toch wel een redelijke inspanning eigenlijk om terug te komen. En ja, ik wist met niet de beste benen vandaag.
Yeah, it was quite a big effort to come back to them today after losing that gap.
Dat heb ik ook gedaan. De inspanning uiteindelijk niet te lang gemaakt.
And I did have bad legs for where we are in the season, but today they were good enough.
Dat gelukte gelukkig.
Ja, hoe beslis je dat dan, wanneer dat moment komt?
Ja, het is een beetje denken en kijken waar jouw kwaliteiten liggen. En ik heb natuurlijk rondes in het wiel gezeten, dus ik kon ook zien waar
in order to win today, I had to plan my attack carefully.
En zo een beetje kan ik dan uiteindelijk bepalen van ja, hier moet ik aangaan of niet.
You win here in the Netherlands. How special is that for you?
Well, I have many races in the Netherlands, of course, but for home crowd, it's also a little bit extra. So yeah.
How hot was it?
It was very hot, actually. I didn't expect it this hot, but yeah, I rode with a bottle as well to have some drinks in the way, and I think that helped a little bit. But yeah, it was warmer than I expected today.
Okay, thanks.
Calm, confident Celine Del Carmen right here at the home of cycling on Eurosport and Discovery Plus too. There's that top 10. 2 Dutch women at the top of it, of course, Celine Del Carmen Alvarado, Inge van der Heide, and then all those strong finishing Belgians. Look at that. Laura Verdonschot, the best of them, in 3rd place. Manon Bakker in 4th, but then Nette Koppen, Zede van Sinne, Jinse Pieters, Sanne Lauritsen, Puk Langerenberg and Meitje Bakker. Those riders from 5th to 10th there, top step. As you'd have expected her to be, she was the highest ranked rider coming into the race in incredibly good form. Fist bumps all round. And a fantastic racing podium as well, those 3. Entertained us, didn't they? That's for sure. I haven't yet seen the start list for Overijse at the Super Prestige Telenet tomorrow, but my suspicion is all three of them will be racing. There's no point in not racing, having raced on the Saturday. There will just be a clique of riders who haven't raced today who look to try and use that to their advantage tomorrow. We'll see how that works out for them, won't we? You can see that right here. It won't be me covering it. I think it's Marty McDonald. I won't confirm that for you just yet, but it's